how are you? Um, I really have to recap this chapter for today because you will not believe. I know you remember what Jasmine had to go through when she was pregnant with Alice after having her baby. What happened in the hospital? You will not believe that I think it is happening again. But if Eva is in the jail, then who could possibly who could possibly have her now? So it's basically like Alice has been kidnapped twice now. Let's get in this. Let's just get into the chapter because I need to get behind who this is and why are they playing these games. We don't like these games. So let's just head on over and see what Jasmine is doing now. So of course I do believe we are on chapter 3. I didn't look. Sorry, my fault. Because I was too eager to get into this because Alice is kidnapped again. Ryan, you better have her, or Carsey, someone that we trust. Please be not be Eva's brother. You finish packing your bag in panic as your entire body shakes. Gone? What do you mean gone? I'll be right there. You end the call, then you quickly call Ryan. Ryan, please tell us something we want to hear. Please say that, oh, I know you weren't on your way, so I decided to pick her up. But at the same time, you would think the teacher would know Ryan, right? Hey, Alice is missing. Your voice comes out high pitched as your chest heaves in panic. Calm down, Jasmine. What's going on? I can't calm down. It's like she's reliving the same thing from when Alice was kidnapped as a newborn. I was running late to pick Alice up, and the teacher just called to let me know she's not there. I have no idea where she could be. This is all my fault. This is the teacher's fault. In a way, it kind of is the teacher's fault for allowing whoever picked Alice up to even pick her up when she's probably not on the emergency pickup, or he or she, whoever it is. So you don't want to say it's the teacher's fault, but it is her fault. So we're just gonna take the blame because Jasmine's always doing that. I should have kept an eye on the time. I got so lost in work that it completely slipped my mind. Jasmine, it's okay because even if your mind slipped the time, that still is no reason for someone unknown to have picked up your daughter. So it's not your fault in that part. There's no point blaming anyone right now. I'm going to head there right now. I'll see you there. Go, Jasmine. Call me if you need anything. Thank you, bestie. You nod, then race for the elevator, your heart beating frantically. We have to find her. We have to. I can't believe Jasmine is going through this again. You reach the department store where the art classes are held and found Ryan already talking to the teacher. I'm here. Hey, Miss Wilson, I'm really so sorry about this. The teacher looks at you with remorse, tears welling in her eyes. Can you just give us a description on who you let pick up our daughter? What exactly happened? Well, I waited for Alice for a long time, but no one picked her up. With Alice. You waited with Alice. You bite your lip as guilty tears well in your eyes. I wanted to call you, Miss Wilson, but your daughter said you must be working. That mommy is building big houses, so don't bother her. Is that what your daughter feel like was the right thing to say? Jasmine, that means you're working way too much. Spend some time with your daughter. I'm pretty sure Ryan would understand that. I hate that Alice even thought that. It's like she thinks she's not my priority. Yeah, and when they think that, that means it is a problem. Anyway, I went inside to get her some water, but when I came back, she was gone. So did Alice walk off on her own? Because in a way, I would feel a little bit. I'm not saying that I'm okay with that, but I would rather her have walked off on her own than for somebody to have kidnapped her. Not saying that's still good. Anyway, something didn't feel right to me, so I checked the CCTV and saw that she left for the elevator herself. Okay, so no one took Alice. Have you checked the security cameras? Maybe she's still in the building. The teacher shows the footage on her phone. Take a look yourself. You rip Ryan's hand you grip Ryan's hand tightly as you frantically scan the security screen, going from floor to floor. I can't see her. That doesn't mean she's not still in the department store. The cameras don't show everything. Yeah. Apparently cameras have blind spots. Obviously, if your camera have blind spot, you might need to angle a camera in the other camera's blind spot so you get every angle. You try to take a deep breath and end up gasping for breath as panic overtakes you. Breathe, Jasmine. Ryan gently strokes your back as he presses his lips to your temple. You're telling her to breathe is easy said than done. She is reliving a nightmare. Breathe, I promise you. We'll find her. At least we know she wasn't kidnapped. She left on her own. See, that's what I was saying. I would feel just a little bit better knowing that she did it on her own and that nobody has taken her, because that would be even worse than her. You know what I'm trying to say. Under Ryan's comforting touch, you manage to calm down. Because in every situation, Ryan is just always calm. He's just always calm. He never panics. I think we need more information. Maybe Alice has said something to someone about where she'd want to go. Let's ask. The teacher, the driver. The driver? Let's ask the teacher. Excuse me, did Alice happen to mention anything to you that sounded a bit strange? We're just trying to figure out where she could have gone. Hmm. She was talking a lot about a book called Happy Family to Get Today. It's the first time she's ever mentioned it. Happy Family. I don't think I've ever heard of it. It's definitely not one we've read to her. Ryan takes a look at the department store directory. There's a bookstore here. Do you think she could be there? I guess it's worth a shot. Ryan takes your hand, then you both race towards the elevator, your heart pounding in your chest. Please, she has to be there. You and Ryan reach the bookstore, then you frantically start running through the book rows. Alice! Alice, are you in here? Your voice comes out loud and panicked, but you don't care if you're disturbing anyone. She has to be here. She has to be. Any luck? Not yet. Alice, where are you? Suddenly you spot a little bundle curled up on the floor, a book on the floor beside her. Alice! Ryan, I found her! You run over and scoop your daughter into your arms as you burst into tears. Yeah, Alice, you cannot be scaring people like that. You should have stayed with the teacher. Do your parents not teach you that you're not supposed to do that? But obviously, now you know. You tell her, do not leave an adult supervision. I'm so glad you're okay. Yeah, we're just happy that she's okay. But Alice, you better not do it again. Giving your mom a heart attack. Alice blinks her eyes open and looks at you sleepily.
Mommy, what's wrong? are you crying?
I should hug and kiss her, educate her immediately, admit my fault. What do you guys think? Because I probably would have immediately educated her on staying with an adult supervision and not running off on your own. I would have done that. But you can't admit your faults because, yes, you were late, but that still didn't give her the right to walk off. Just right now, we're gonna educate her later. We're just gonna hug and kiss her because we're just happy she's okay. Unable to stop crying, you hold Alice tightly in your arms as you kiss her face. I love you so much. Ryan bends down on Alice's other side, then he scoops her into his arms. Are you ready to go home?
Yes, Daddy.
Ryan stands up with Alice in his arms, and you pick up the book beside her. Happy family. I wonder why she wanted to read this so badly. Because she might not be happy because you and dad are always working and you're not spending enough time with her. That's why. So she just wants to know what a happy family would look like or feel like or sound like. You know what I mean. You and Ryan get into the back seat of the car with Alice in between you both.
Mommy, did I make you sad? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. Please don't be angry.
Ryan pulls Alice in for a hug and kisses the top of her head. It's okay, sweetie. You didn't mean to. You gently wipe Alice's tears away, then kiss her cheek. I'm curious to know why she left alone. I will ask why she went to the bookstore alone, ask why she cares about the book so much. What we're just gonna ask why did she go to the bookstore alone? I'm not angry at you, baby, but why did you go to the bookstore alone? If you waited for mommy, we could have gone together.
I know I know you've been busy at work and now you're having babies. I didn't want to bother you.
Oh, the first child jealousy because she's having a new baby and she probably feels that when the babies come, she won't have even more attention that she's not getting now. And a child shouldn't feel that way. So, Ryan, Jasmine, you guys need to spend enough time with little Alice here as much as you can. You're gonna have to give up some work. You can never bother me, Alice.
I've seen how tired you are when you get home. Yesterday you were sleeping on the sofa.
You blush slightly as Ryan gives you a concerned look.
I thought if I could do more things on my own, you'd have more time to rest.
Oh, so she's just trying to be independent. But Alice, you're too young. Gave your parents a heart attack. Well, at least your mom. You pull your daughter in for a hug and gently stroke her hair. You're a good girl, Alice, but please never walk off like that again.
I won't, Mommy.
I know I've been busy lately, but I'd love to spend more time with you. Please do that. I would like to see that. Just tell me where you would like to go or what you would like to do, and I'll come up with a plan. Alice nods with a big smile.
Okay.
I have an idea. Why don't the three of us go together for a play day?
Yeah, family day.
And that's where the family book is still coming in. That sounds like a great idea. I'll make the arrangements. Who are we having a play day with? Is there somebody else to have kids that we did not meet yet? The next day, you're in your office working on your sketches when there's a knock at the door. You look up to see Carsey. Ugh, this is the last thing I need. Carsey knows what happened to Alice and she's probably here to scold me. You force a smile on your face and wave Carsey inside. Hey, Carsey, come in. Carsey enters your office, shutting the door behind her. Then she sits across from you. What can I do for you? I heard about what happened last night. Yeah? You immediately put your pencil down as you sigh. I feel so guilty. You should. Jasmine, you really need to pay more attention to your family. I know you said you could do both, but I think it's clear that you can't. You need to choose between your job and your family. No, she can't just order me to give up. I know Carsey means well, but I can't deal with her lecture. Carsey, this is nonsense, kind of right? None of your business. In a way, Carsey is correct, but Jasmine is just that type of person that she won't say that. She will, but she will, but she won't. Should I just say that's no, we're just gonna say it's kind of right. We're just gonna give her the credit. You do have a point, but I love my job and it keeps me sane. I can't give it up. Look, I know you're concerned, but I promise I'll be more careful in the future. It's not easy, but I really want to keep the balance between my work and my home life. Ryan is trying hard too. Carsey clicks her tongue in disapproval. I'm assuming that's what it was. I still don't agree with it. Sometimes, as a mother, sacrifices need to be made. Carsey looked at you, and when she sees you won't relent, she lets out a sigh. I know what I I know what I just said makes me sound like a bad guy, Jasmine, but I don't mean that. After all, I used to be in your position. I know how hard it could be, and yesterday's mishap is proof of that. If you don't get a handle of things well now, you'll really regret it in the future. I know what it's like and what can happen when things go wrong. Deep down, I know Carsey just wants what's best for Alice. I know, Carsey, what happened yesterday should never have happened, but it was also a bit of a wake up call. Carsey holds your gaze for a few moments, then she nods. Ultimately, it's your decision, Jasmine. Just think carefully. Don't forget that your family is about to grow. It'll be even harder for you to juggle everything soon. Yes, you have twins, girl. That is three kids just in two pregnancies. Carsey stands up and you follow her to the door. I'll handle it, Carsey. Don't worry. You open the door for Carsey and she turns to leave when she suddenly freezes. What happened? What is Carsey looking at? You follow Carsey's gaze and realize she's looking at Ryan's assistant, Harry. She looks shocked, like she just seen a ghost. What's up with Harry? Huh? What's up with Harry? Carsey, are you okay? I'm fine, but I really have to get going. Before you can say anything else, Carsey quickly strides towards the elevator. Is there something wrong with Harry that we need to be questioning? Because why she look like that towards him? That seems strange. Yeah, it did. It's now Saturday and you're at Waterworld with Alice and Ryan for your family fun day. Sounds fun. Sunshine and sea. I need to get changed. Girl, change in the middle of the park? That looks cute, girl. Mm-hmm. Should we be all fancy like that? Or it's just a water park. We'll just wear the blue one. We'll save our gems for something more important. It doesn't matter what I wear, this will do. You help Alice get dressed, then head out to meet Ryan at the fantasy teacup. It's such a lovely day for the park. We should make the most of it. Ryan, you left your shirt somewhere.
Mommy, are we going to go in the teacups now?
Yes, we are, Alice. Of course. What color do you want to go in?
Purple!
My favorite color. Mine, personally, actually, my favorite color. Alice has good taste. Laughing, you take your daughter's hand and lead her towards a purple teacup. Focus, camera. Focus. Thank you.
That was so fun!
Alice seemed to have even more energy at that ride. After that ride.
Can we go on the Ferris wheel now? Oh, or the bumper cars. Oh, and then I want fairy floss.
Alice, slow down. But she's just enjoying herself, so she's happy that she's getting her parents' attention. Laughing, you and Ryan look at each other. Something tells me I'm going to be exhausted after today. Yeah, because we're definitely taking turns on making sure that Alice gets everything she wants. You link your arms with Ryan as you grin down at Alice. I definitely don't have the energy of a 3-year-old, but today is going to be a lot of fun. Now come on, let's go on the Ferris wheel first, then we can do the bumper cars. After spending time on the rides, the three of you head towards the beach. Why is my camera not focusing? Focus. Thank you. I still feel a bit dizzy after that. Oh, yeah, those teacups can really make your head spin. You can sit and relax once we reach the beach. You reach the beach, and Alice immediately runs towards the water.
Daddy, Mommy, I want to swim, but I don't know how.
We'll teach you. I can show you in a minute, baby. Daddy needs to sit down for a moment. Let me. I am a good swimmer too. As you speak, Ryan lays out some beach towels, then he lays down. I still feel dizzy. We can tell you don't spin around a lot. You laugh as you walk over to Alice. Miss Wilson! Zoe, what are you doing here? Are you having family time too? You turn around and see the wedding waitress heading over with a small boy. Or did Ryan know that Zoe had a baby too? Or a kid? Oh, hey, Zoe, right? That's right. Are you okay? I've never heard what happened after you were rushed to the hospital. It's still too early to tell people I'm pregnant. Because the only person we told was Colin. Oh, I was just a bit overwhelmed with everything. It was really tired. I didn't eat much. We'll just say she was overwhelmed. All the excitement and stress just finally caught up to me. I guess that makes sense. By the way, thanks again for standing up for me at the wedding. No problem. That man wasn't invited. I figured as much. He was so rude. You laugh as you nod and then glance at the little boy by her side. Who's this? This is Zach. He's my client's kid. I work as a nanny as well. You will know why I looked up like that because the moment she said nanny, I went back into remember how a woman was trying to get in the shower with Ryan. No, I did not forget. Was it her? No, it wasn't her. I'm moving way too fast. You have two jobs? I do. Both jobs are only part time, so I have to work as much as I can to make money. That's admirable. It sounds like you work really hard. I do, but I like both of my jobs. Zoe grins down at Zach, then she looks back at you. I especially love being a nanny. Oh, why is that? For one thing, I love children. So you can have a baby of your own, or you can't. Maybe she can't have babies, so she have to be a nanny to fill in that void. I also love playing with them and having all kinds of experiences. Especially here, my parents used to take me to amusement parks at all times. I consider it's a good way to experience your childhood again. That sounds lovely. You smile at Zoe, then you look down at Alice, who's about to head into the water. Wait for me, sweetheart. You can't go into the water without an adult. You know that.
Mommy, can you teach me to swim?
Not right now, sweetheart. I'm feeling a bit tired. No, Jasmine, you just told her you was gonna do it. What is you just said you were gonna Never mind. I'm not gonna get on your case right now, okay, Jasmine?
Please.
Maybe I could help. I've been teaching Zach how to swim. Zoe walks to your side, gets her knees in the water, and holds her hands out to your daughter. Hey, what's your name?
Alice?
Well, I'm Zoe. Would you like me to teach you how to swim? Tell me this is not the nanny. This better not be the girl that was getting in the shower with Ryan. Because, girl, girl, your daughter looks up at you, but you hesitate. We are not that familiar with Zoe. I understand your concern, Miss Wilson. You can always watch us. We won't go anywhere far away from here.
Mommy?
Finally, you agree. You smile at your daughter and pat her head. Go ahead, sweetheart. Take my hands. You watch closely as Zoe teaches your daughter how to kick her legs in the water while holding on to her hands. Don't forget to blow bubbles. Then turn your head to the side to breathe. Zoe's a good teacher. She clearly has a lot of experience with kids. You smile down at your daughter, who's happily kicking the water and blowing bubbles, as Zoe gently leads her around. Alice really seems to like Zoe. She doesn't normally take a new people this quickly. Take two new people. After spending some time in the water, you all head back to the beach. Do you kids want to build sandcastles?
Yeah. You should go have some time with Daddy, Mommy. I'm fine right here.
But yet, mommy and daddy are supposed to be spending time with you. They're defeating the purpose of this family get together because they're supposed to be using this time to spend time with Alice, and they're not doing it. I promise I won't leave her alone, Miss Wilson. We'll stay right here. Well,
I'll be fine. If anything happens, I'll yell as loud as I can.
I will wait on the beach. It's all right, baby. I'll just stay here and watch.
Okay.
Alice continues building her sandcastle with Zach, and you watch from the side, feeling a little lonely. Maybe I should have joined Ryan. Or maybe you should have been spending time with Alice yourself. Is that Disney World? Later that night, you leave Waterworld alongside Zoe and the boy she was watching. You walk over to Zoe with a smile. Thanks for playing with Alice today. It really wasn't your job. I enjoyed it. Besides, Alice is an angel. Zoe looks down at your daughter and you suddenly have an idea. No, we are not paying Zoe to spend time with Alice when you're supposed to be spending time with Alice. No, that better not be an idea. If I had a nanny at home, things would be a lot easier. You walk back over to Ryan and speak to him in a low voice so no one else can hear. Ryan, what do you think about getting a nanny? Bad idea, especially after I still have that thought in my head of a naked woman getting in the shower with your man. Trust me, you cannot go backwards once you start. Ryan thinks for a moment, then he smiles at you. I think that's a great idea. It would take some of the pressure off us, and I think life would be a lot easier because y'all think that's the answer instead of spending time with your daughter. What are you gonna do when the twins get here and then you're not gonna spend time with them either? You guys are stressing me. I'll get Harry to post up a job application straight away. Ryan gives your cheek a kiss, then he reaches his for his car keys. I'll bring the car around. While Ryan heads to the car, you head back to Zoe. Hey Zoe, do you already have a full-time nanny job? No, at the moment I just do this part-time with different clients. Well, how would you like to be Alice nanny? Are you interested in a full-time job? Why, Jasmine? Why? So that means that she was the naked girl. If she becomes the nanny, that means she was the naked girl getting in the shower with your man. Are you hearing me, Jasmine? Are you hearing me? Cuz obviously you're not. Well, I've just clicked the nanny part. I will love that. I adore Alice. Ryan and I have just decided to hire a nanny. It would be a full-time position. I'm definitely interested. I've been looking for a full-time job for a while.
Does that mean I'll get to spend more time with Zoe?
Yes, it does. But yet she again is supposed to be spending time with you guys.
Yay!
You exchange numbers with Zoe and promise to text her the application information. Ryan pulls up and you gather Alice into your arms. It was nice seeing you again, Zoe. I really hope you apply. Just before you head to the car, the sunlight disappears, bathing Zoe in darkness. You know what that means. You won't regret it, Miss Wilson. Or are you secretly into Ryan? You must be secretly into Ryan. I'm watching you, Zoe. And now the story ends. We're going to have to keep an eye on Zoe because if she's becoming the nanny, I am now 100% that she was the woman that was naked going towards Ryan's shower. I'm actually waiting for that part because I don't know why Jasmine needs a nanny when they can spend time with their daughter, their self. I spend time with my kids. I spend as much time with them as I can. I play with them. I play games with them. They love me. If you guys did enjoy this chapter today, give this video a like. It helps my channel out a lot. And don't forget, become a rare breed. You have to hit the subscription button if you want to be a rare breed. Join the family. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you won't miss another video.